Imagine two people. One starts a business, the other gets a regular 9-to-5 job 10 years later. The entrepreneur drives a luxury car, posts motivational quotes on LinkedIn, has thousands of followers, looks incredibly successful. The employee still goes to work every morning. No flashy lifestyle, no expensive office, no viral social media presence, nothing impressive, at least on the surface. But then something shocking happens. When both retire, the employee quietly discovers they're worth $8 million. The entrepreneur barely crosses $1 million. Sounds impossible. After all, we're constantly told that entrepreneurs become rich while employees stay average. Escape the rat race. Never work for someone else. Build your own empire. But reality tells a different story. Some of the wealthiest people you've never heard of never owned a company. They simply mastered one thing, a strategy that compounds money while everyone else is chasing income. And once you understand it, you'll never look at careers or wealth the same way again. Level 1. The biggest lie about wealth. Society confuses income with wealth. They're not the same, not even close. An entrepreneur can earn $500,000 a year and still be broke. An employee can earn $120,000 and quietly become a millionaire. Why? Because wealth isn't built by earning. It's built by keeping. Consider this. A restaurant owner makes $600,000 annually. Sounds impressive. But after paying rent, employees, suppliers, taxes, loans, equipment, marketing, they're left with almost nothing. Now compare that to a software engineer at a large tech company. They earn $180,000. Receive stock options, employer pension contributions, health insurance, bonuses, paid vacations. Their expenses remain predictable. Their savings grow automatically. Every month, money flows into investments, whether markets rise or crash. They don't need customers, investors, or sales. Their paycheck becomes an investing machine, and this isn't glamorous, but it's incredibly powerful. Because the richest people often aren't those making the most money. They're the ones who consistently own appreciating assets. That's the first secret. Income impresses people. Assets make people wealthy. Level 2. The silent superpower employees have. Here's something entrepreneurs rarely admit. Predictability is an advantage. Business income is volatile. One great year, one terrible year, economic downturn, a lost client, a lawsuit. Everything changes. Employees experience something different, steady cash flow. Every 2 weeks, money arrives. That consistency creates something extraordinary. Automatic investing. Imagine investing $2,000 every month into a diversified index fund. No guessing, no timing, no panic, just discipline. At an average annual return of around 10%. Over 30 years. That becomes several $1 million. Not because of genius, because of consistency. This is exactly why dollar-cost averaging works so well. Instead of predicting markets, you simply keep buying. During crashes, you buy cheaper. During booms, you keep buying. Eventually, compounding does the heavy lifting. Entrepreneurs often miss this advantage. Why? Because business constantly demands cash. Profits get reinvested. Equipment, inventory, hiring, expansion, new locations, advertising, every dollar has another job. Meanwhile, employees quietly buy ownership in thousands of companies without managing any of them. They're sleeping while their investments are working. Level 3. The millionaire nobody notices. Meet Ronald Reed. Not a celebrity, not a CEO, not a startup founder. He worked as a gas station attendant. Later, he became a janitor. Ordinary jobs, ordinary salary. Nothing extraordinary. Yet when he died in 2015, he left behind over $8 million. Most of it went to charity. People were stunned. How? He didn't invent anything. Didn't build a company. Didn't win the lottery. He simply invested patiently, for decades, buying quality businesses, holding them, ignoring the noise. His greatest investment wasn't intelligence, it was time. Then there's another famous example. Grace Groner. She worked as a secretary. For over 40 years, she bought just a few shares of a company called Abbott Laboratories. Then, she simply held them. decades later. Those shares became worth millions. She donated over $7 million to charity. Again, no startup, no side hustle empire, no online course. Just patience. These stories sound unbelievable today because modern culture celebrates speed, fast money, fast businesses, fast success, but wealth often grows in silence, like a tree, slowly, until one day, everyone notices the shade. Level 4. Why many entrepreneurs stay poor. This might be controversial, but owning a business doesn't automatically mean owning wealth. Many entrepreneurs own a job, not an asset. If they stop working, the income stops. Think about a local bakery, a barber, a consultant, a photographer. They're technically business owners, but they're also the main employee. Without them, revenue collapses. Economist Robert Kiyosaki popularized this distinction. Owning a business isn't enough. The business must eventually work without you. Otherwise, you've simply created another demanding job. Many founders also suffer from something called concentration risk. Their entire net worth depends on one company. If it fails, everything disappears. Employees investing broadly avoid this problem. An index fund owns hundreds, sometimes thousands, of companies. One business failing barely matters. Diversification quietly protects wealth. Ironically, many entrepreneurs eventually become wealthy, only after selling their businesses and investing the proceeds exactly the way disciplined employees have been investing all along. That's the twist. The investment strategy often creates more lasting wealth than the business itself. Level 5. The formula that changes everything. Here's what separates wealthy employees from average employees. It's not salary, it's behavior. Step 1. Spend less than you earn. Sounds simple. Almost nobody consistently does it. Lifestyle inflation destroys fortunes. Every raise becomes a bigger house, a newer car, luxury vacations, expensive habits. Instead, the wealthy employee increases investments first, lifestyle later. Step 2. Own productive assets, stocks, index funds, real estate, businesses, anything that produces value, not liabilities disguised as status symbols. Step 3. Stay invested. Market crashes feel terrifying. But history tells a fascinating story. Nearly every major market crash eventually recovered. Those who kept investing during fear often achieved the greatest returns later. Step 4. Increase your earning power. Employees aren't limited forever. They negotiate salaries, develop skills, switch companies, earn promotions. Every increase creates more investing capacity. The goal isn't just earning more, it's owning more. Finally, protect your greatest asset, time. The earlier investing begins, the less money is actually required. Someone investing modestly in their 20s often ends up wealthier than someone investing aggressively in their 40s. That's the unbelievable power of compound growth. Money starts making money. Then, those profits make even more money. Eventually, growth accelerates on its own, like rolling a snowball downhill. Small at first, massive later. Conclusion. So, can an ordinary employee become wealthier than most entrepreneurs? Absolutely, because wealth doesn't reward the loudest. It rewards the most consistent. Entrepreneurship can absolutely create extraordinary fortunes. Some of the richest people in history built businesses. But for every billionaire founder, there are millions of struggling business owners chasing cash flow. Meanwhile, thousands of employees quietly build financial freedom. One paycheck, one investment. 1 month at a time, no headlines, no applause, no viral success stories. Just discipline, patience, and time. The real lesson isn't that employees are better than entrepreneurs, or that entrepreneurship is overrated. It's this. The path you choose matters far less than what you do with the money that path gives you. A business can make you rich. A career can make you rich, but only if you consistently convert income into ownership. Because at the end of the day, your salary doesn't determine your wealth. Your business doesn't determine your wealth. Your job title doesn't determine your wealth. The assets you own do. And the earlier you understand that, the sooner your money starts working harder than you ever have. That's how ordinary people quietly build extraordinary wealth.